Hello, hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. Tonight I am coming to you from Disney's Hollywood studios, where Disney has invited us out to experience opening night of Jollywood Nights in 2025. A big thank you to Disney for inviting us out to experience opening night here at Hollywood Studios. So far it's a beautiful night. We've got a big night of entertainment, of some new foods to check out, of characters, and of course all of the festivities that Jollywood Nights has to offer. So I'm going to get to it. Let's go. Here's Santa Gertie here, still selling her cookies as she does every year at Jollywood Nights. She looks so great there in the hat. And right underneath Santa Gertie is actually Max meeting and greeting. He is one of many rare character meet and greets here at Jollywood Nights. If you're a big character fan, especially if you're a fan of meeting characters in rare or different outfits, Jollywood Nights is probably a can't miss event for you, just because of how many characters are spread throughout. This is a really big character event and a really big focus of the event. So like I said, if you're a big character person, you definitely want to check out Jollywood Nights this year, especially because they've added some new things. So they're always changing the characters around too. So even if you're a repeat fan. Let's check out the Jollywood Nights merchandise. I have to start off with the Ollie the Gingerbread Man bag. He's the mascot of Jollywood Nights. He's back again this year. Here he is. This is a pleather bag. It is really, really cute with him on the front there. This is a t-shirt that has the Jollywood Nights logo on it, again featuring Ollie. Let's see if he's a theme across the merch here tonight. Whew, a theme indeed. Check it out. He's on the ears. These are plush ears. Two different facial expressions of him there, which is cute, with the bow tie in the center there. And there's also a mug. This is a hot beverage mug. He's on the front there, of course. The really cute thing about this, though, is there is a spoon that says Ollie. And I guess you can place the spoon in there when you're done. There's a little pocket here, maybe for a tea bag. That's really, really cute. I'm going to use the display here since it's set up so nicely for the Spirit jersey. There's a look, it says Jollywood Nights on the front, Hollywood Studios, and there is a look at the back of it. Ollie ornament here with the Jollywood Nights logo on the bottom. This is from the show here tonight, Miss Piggy and Kermit on the pin.
Santa Claus is coming to town. I just got back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend my holiday. I called on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see.
The food and beverages are a huge part of Disney's Jollywood Nights every single year, no exception in 2025. We've got a couple food and beverage items here, so I'm going to talk about them and give them a little review here. To start things off, I want to talk about the drinks. We've got two drinks here tonight. I'm here with CJ, so when I'm saying we, that's who I'm referencing here. It's me and CJ tonight at Jollywood Nights. I personally got the In Holiday Fashion, which is bourbon with cranberry syrup, lime juice. It has holiday spices in it. It also has rosemary and cherry. This drink is really, really nice. And when it says holiday fashioned, it is true in flavor as well. This is like a multi-sensory experience, this drink, because when you bring it up to your nose to take a sip of it, you can really smell the rosemary garnish in it and the cherry, because they did put a cherry in it as well. But all of the other flavors, the bitterness from the cranberry juice and the lime juice that are in it is really, really nice. And you do taste the bourbon in it. This was a pre-mixed cocktail and it was priced at $10 here this evening, which is important to note when I talk about the next drink too, because there's a bit of a contrast in between the two drinks that we got here. But this is really nice. I liked it. It is available at multiple locations throughout the park. So if you're walking around and want like a little drink to sip on, it's definitely a sipping drink. This is really nice. And I definitely can taste the bourbon in it, which is nice, especially being that it is a pre-mixed drink at a lower price point.
Hey everybody, I had the beer margarita tonight, and at $18.50 it seemed a little steep, but let me tell you, it was a full cocktail. It came with Cointreau, Patron Silver, lime juice, and topped with North Coast Brewing Company's Scrimshaw Pilsner, which is one of the really popular Pilsners over here at Baseline Tap House. It is a delicious and really refreshing cocktail. Really didn't expect it for necessarily a Christmas party, but I'm glad I got it. Absolutely delicious and really refreshing on an evening like tonight.
We also had to get a little nosh to go along with those drinks here tonight. The mac and cheese croquettes we grabbed from Baseline Tap House. They came with a spicy aioli, and inside they had 3 different cheeses, including a pepper jack blend inside of them. They were fried, nice and crispy on the outside. They definitely had some mac and cheese pasta on the inside, but the overwhelming flavor was cheese. And honestly, with these two drinks that we got here that were very alcohol forward, as both of our drinks certainly were, this was really nice to kind of cut that with. It's a great little area here to chill out. We're seeing a DJ dance party happen across the way, so that's really, really nice and cool. And note the price point difference of CJ and I's drinks. and we were talking about them, and we realized why. My drink was a pre-mixed drink. CJ's drink was mixed by a bartender, the alcohol was added, and the entire drink was made from scratch, as it is at a bar. So that probably has a lot to do with the price point difference, and his also was a lot larger than my drink too. So both of those things taken into consideration, the price point difference really does make sense. It wouldn't be a true Jollywood Nights without getting some dessert here tonight. So we went with the Mike macaroon for our dessert. This is a coconut macaroon that is shaped to the likeness of Mr. Mike Wazowski. It's served right outside of Pixar area, so that is the perfect theming for that area. And I'm a huge coconut fan, and so is CJ. CJ's the one who decided to get this, and he did let me try it. And being a huge coconut fan that I am, I can honestly tell you this is up there for one of the best, if not the best, coconut macaroon style things I've ever had. First of all, it's absolutely huge. The size that it looks on in the photos, it does not justify how dense and gigantic this coconut macaroon is. It's huge, and when I broke into it, it was just so dense and so moist. You can really taste that sweet condensed milk in there. And the coconut shreds in this were like thinner shreds. They weren't that thick that can sometimes almost get like waxy coconut. These were very thin and very, like I said, moist and just so good. They had a little bit of white chocolate on the bottom that was the green to match Mike Wazowski, and that held it together nicely because this thing really was so fresh and so soft. If you're getting a dessert here at Jollywood Nights and you like coconut, this new offering is absolutely one to get, and it is one of the new offerings for 2025 here at Jollywood Nights. It's opening night here at Jollywood Nights. It is a sold out event tonight. They said that multiple times. There are definitely a lot of people in the park tonight, but I think a lot of the new character meet and greets are really helping to disperse the crowds here tonight. Nothing's been really crazy long. Santa Stitch did have a long wait at the beginning of the night, but even that has dipped down to 40 minutes now as it's getting later in the evening. So if you do want to meet some of these characters, I would say either get in line before the event starts and spend the time then waiting, or perhaps wait until later in the evening when everyone's kind of got the new characters and the rare characters out of their system and try to do that stuff then. The same goes with the shows, especially the one in the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater, Holidays in Hollywood. That one's really popular no matter which showtime you see, because there are only 4. You really do have to queue up early for that one. But overall, crowds really have not been too bad here tonight. For the food and drinks, the most amount of time we had to wait was like 6 minutes to get one of the drinks, and the food really was really quick to come out, so not really a bad wait for anything here tonight at Jollywood. I want to talk a little bit about the entertainment lineup here at Jollywood Nights this year. Jollywood Nights is in its 3rd year as of 2025, and they have a lot of the crowd favorite shows returning. Holidays in Hollywood in the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater is the marquee show here this evening at Jollywood Nights, and it will be performed every single one of the nights Jollywood Nights runs this year. That is, like I said, the marquee show. That being said, I would recommend getting in line early for this one if you do want to see it. It does fill up. There are several showings of it throughout the night, so you can kind of pick and choose around all the different show times what might work best for you. But whenever you do decide to see it, definitely get in line early. It gets busy. The Nightmare Before Christmas is another huge show here. It is a sing-along celebration. It features that giant Jack Skellington puppet that is so cool, and at this point is a Disney Parks icon, from being featured in the Not So Scary fireworks show now to being featured at Jollywood Nights. It's so cool to get to see him in a stage format. That show's so artistically impressive with the pantomime element to it too, and that one, not that it's really any less popular, but there are a couple more showtimes of that one, so that one tends to kind of move a little bit quicker. You probably don't need to get in line as early for that one as you do Holidays in Hollywood, but as with any of the seated shows, which that one is, definitely get in line early enough if you definitely want a guaranteed seat.
Fly, fly into the Jollywood Nights.
Glisten is the ice skating show that debuted last year during Jollywood Nights. It is back again this year, but it's a little bit different. That is the one entertainment offering that does have some new elements to it. They added some Disney music to that this year, and they also added some new choreography to go along with those new Disney music elements. That also has a live singing element through parts of it too in Glisten. So that one's really cool. It includes ice skating, which is almost like dancing and live singing. Underneath the lights there in the backdrop is the Chinese theater. Really, really cool offering that is a little bit new and unique to this year's Jollywood Nights. The atmospheric entertainment is also back and definitely increased this year. They have several DJ dance parties. If you have a kid at Jollywood Nights, a lot of the things here definitely skew towards adult friendly. The food offerings certainly do, a lot of the entertainment certainly does, but they've added a really great DJ dance party. They've added bubble elements and great lighting elements over in Pixar area. That was here last year, and they do have roaming characters that come out and dance with the kids. That seemed a lot more lively and a lot more fun with the lights and the bubble elements to it this year. They also had another one over by Baseline Tap House that was another character dance party. They had Goofy out dancing when we walked by, and he was dressed to the nines out there, which was really cool to see. And they have Fiesta en la Calle, which is the area right in front of Rock and Roller Coaster. They have Latin music out there, and they also have Miguel meeting and greeting right around the corner from there. We had the chance to see him and meet and greet with him. He had a really, really short line. Some of these characters can get really long lines because, like I said earlier, the characters are such a huge part of Jollywood Nights, but Miguel had a really short line, so walk around, you never know if you might get lucky with a shorter line here or there. There's so much to do here that I personally didn't have any time for the attractions, but I know an awful lot of guests like to use party time to get some low attraction wait times, and the attraction wait times have been low here tonight. Disney PhotoPass is available for the duration of the event. It is linked to your event ticket. It is included with the price of admission. There are lots of PhotoPass spots throughout the entirety of the park that are exclusive to Jollywood Nights, including one starting right at the entrance to the event. Included with the PhotoPass opportunities are a couple brand new PhotoPass opportunities, like this brand new backdrop here. There's a really cute hidden Mickey hidden in this beautiful Christmas scene. Like I said earlier, all of the PhotoPass photos are included at Jollywood Nights, this brand new one being no exception. And that is going to do it for me here tonight at opening night of Jollywood Nights 2025 here in Hollywood Studios. Another thank you to Disney for inviting us out. A reminder that this and all of our videos are brought to you by WDW Magazine. We do have a physical print magazine that can be delivered to your door every single month. The link to subscribe to that magazine is down in the video description. Thanks again for following along with me here tonight. If you're going to Jollywood Nights in 2025, comment below what you're most looking forward to experiencing about this year's event. Thanks again for following along. My name is Maria, and I'll see you in the next magical escape.
Start your WDW Magazine membership and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format, glossy magazine is filled with tips, secrets, history, and so much more. Become a member and don't miss another month of magic.